have arthritis in my feet, and the very first time he did it, I was able to stand up and walk with no pain. I literally have stopped taking pain medication. First time around, he was able to get it back in alignment so I could go up and down the stairs, put my kids to bed without an issue. And he was able to explain, it just made me overall comfortable with the process. My name is Mary Catherine, and I'm a patient of Dr. Joe. I posted a post on Nextdoor about my husband who has degenerative disc disease, and he actually reached out to me and explained a little bit about his method. He practices the Gonstead method, which was different from other chiropractors that I had seen. So I was a little skeptical, but I looked into it and thought, okay, well, let's give it a shot. So I made my husband go first, and it worked out really well. So then I jumped on board. We went over some x-rays. He took my history, where he runs this little scope up and down your back that measures heat. It's part of the Gonstead method. And then he marks where there might be, I don't know, the reading is different or there's inflammation or something. And he looks for 5 specific things, I think, before he says, okay, this piece needs an adjustment. So he does that first, and then he adjusts a little bit in the chair, and then he moves you to the table, which is a very fancy table. You get on it standing up, and then it lays down. And that was that. So I have arthritis in my feet, and I'd been treated for it for a long time, and it wasn't something that I thought to say, hey, chiropractor, fix my feet, because you normally think just your back. But he was able to do something on my feet, and the very first time he did it, I was able to stand up and walk with no pain. And so I looked at him and I was like, you're a wizard. And so I've called him kind of the wizard from there on out, because I literally have stopped taking pain medication for the arthritis because of it. Well, it felt great. I was able to walk up and down the stairs with no low back pain. After I had kids, one of my hips rotated forward and the other backwards. And they just like to go back to that position all the time. And first time around, he was able to get it back in alignment so I could go up and down the stairs, put my kids to bed without an issue. Well, he's a normal person. Most chiropractors that I have seen in the past want you to come in, and like your first visit, they have you come in, and then they want you to come in a million times. Like in the first 4 weeks, we want to see you, 30 times or something like that. And he didn't push that at all. He made recommendations, but he worked with me on what I was comfortable with. And so right off the bat, without him being overly aggressive and salesy, and he was able to explain how the Gonstead method worked in layman's terms, so I was able to understand it a bit better. It just made me overall comfortable with the process.